We are live, family. It is your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I have been under the weather, so the sinus infection I had lasted longer than expected. Um, and also, when I went and visit family, I was still suffering. So I should have set my ass down. But, however, I know these streams, man, frustrate y'all, man, because I can't get to them. Mind you, I'm still working too. 10, 12 hour shifts. So 6 days a week. So I've been exhausted. By the time I get to the crib, it's over. Shower, food, over. Luckily I'm working out a little bit in the mornings, trying to manage all this. But I wanted to do this stream, man. With me having to let a chick go about 2 weeks ago, and then on the cusp of getting rid of this concubine, I'm going to clean house. Um, I'm going to clean house. The Ethiopian chick is on deck. That's going to be a process. That takes a while. It's a lot of paperwork. So I just decided that I'm going to focus on around the fall, right before the holidays, taking a trip over there and shut everything else down. So it's going to be all work, no play up until then. And not really concerned with females no more. The few that I was dealing with, they done got on my nerves. Like I said, I discarded one 2 weeks ago. I'm about to get another one. Up Sal's, what's happening? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna tell you like it is, man. I ain't gonna tell you nothing I wouldn't do. I'm gonna tell you like it is. But I cleaned house, man, and it's all working no play until the fall. But this topic came about because when you get rid of them, you get rid of one or however many you got, you try to replace them. Now this may be a little different. This may be a little age specific or age range specific, but we're talking about people going into middle age, people in their 30s, 40s, 50s plus. I don't think this really applies to people in their late 20s, 20s in general. It may not apply in some cases to mid to early 30s, but I'm going to include the 30s just because they share similar situations as people in their 40s and 50s. Kids already, multiple child's parents, divorcees or separated, widowed. Um, so I'm sharing this topic based upon a lot of those factors, but I'm gonna tell you some more factors too. This is really involving women who get to a point they either have hit the wall or may not necessarily have hit the wall, it's closing in, but they get to a point to where not just the wall alone is that they don't want a relationship or they want to finally try to clean it up, but they want to make it hard for the new guy, right? So it can go two ways. It's weird. Sounds like a contradiction, but I'm telling you what I experienced, right? So when I started fishing, I said, well, let me just see what's out there, right? Let me see what's out there, right? So what I did, I stepped out there a little bit to try to meet a few more after getting rid of one. And it was mind boggling that I kept running into this concept, the name of this title, Companionship in Time. I kept running into this concept, this new strategy that they have came up with. So it's basically you're providing a dating what we call dating, you're providing friendship, and then you're providing some type of care and a real strong availability, but it's not a relationship, right? Here's the kicker. They tell you also that they don't want to have sex unless they want to. And you know, I was questioning, okay, if this ain't a relationship, is there any loyalty? And they were telling me there's no loyalty unless there's a relationship. I'm like, well, what the hell? What the hell purpose do I serve in some companionship and time aspect if I don't get no loyalty? And then uh, you're saying you're not gonna have sex unless you want to. So what does that mean? So it's like, well, it just means that I'm not gonna have sex unless I want to. So is that like a 90-day rule? Is there a specific amount of time or whatever? It's like, no, there's no specific amount of time on it. So I'm like, what kind of shit is this? No loyalty and no sex, but I got to be probably just a hair away, if not an actual boyfriend with no commitment. Uh, which which brings me to something else too. I have to explain to you guys, right? They talk about the friend zone all the time. Well, this is this is a big problem with you guys being friends. I don't be friends to women because I know the game. They want you to be a friend so you can be available to spend time with them when they have nothing else to do with another man, and they're going to not reveal to you what they're doing with other men. They're going to keep it a secret from you. They're going to say that again, you deserve no loyalty, and that's none of your business. Knowing all the while that you're taking the friendship path in order to achieve a higher ground with them. Okay, that's why I just don't be friends with them. Period. And then we won't spend no time with nothing. See, I came up with the rules that you could use as tools to avoid this madness. Whereas if you're dating a man already, talking to a man already, having sex with a man already, then I can't take you serious. I can't really communicate with you or interact with you, and you will not go on any dates. You are likely a pump and dump. But for the most part, you just stay away from them. You just get away from them, stay away from them, right? If one says that she has none of that going on and she wants to proceed further to get to know you, then from that point, she has to earn that date. And that is a week or two of consistent communication, her reaching out to you, y'all tagging back and forth, uh, nice, decent conversations. Some of them may be even very lengthy, uh, consistent text. At that point, it's not 100% proof. Let me say this. Let me be clear on that. It's not 100% proof, but it gives you a high percentage passing grade. It gives her a high percentage passing grade in order to go ahead for you to go ahead and take her out somewhere. That is the only way. Also, you demand loyalty out the gate, so they know if they try to date somebody else, talk to somebody else, definitely have sex with somebody else. Uh, Anything that cause an awkward pattern, a disruption of the pattern, that they're out of there. You know what I'm saying? You always demand loyalty, right? And females don't like to be demanded loyalty because they want to do what they want to do, and then they want to reap the benefits. So they want to have their cake and eat it too, not just in a relationship, but just in encountering men. They want to get all these different things from different men in secret, all the while acting like it's all good when they're around you, right? So older women, uh, going into their 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, older women have come up with this companionship and time thing, right? For one, they have hit the wall or about to hit the wall, or they have had it up to here with failed relationship after failed relationship. A lot of them know they're not going to get married again. A lot of them know they may not even have a relationship again. So that's why they're making the decision to say, "Oh, I don't want a relationship." Well, it's probably because you're not good for one, and you can't get one, and you definitely will never get married again. So they come up with this companionship and time thing, but then they want to limit you. You don't get no loyalty, and you don't know if you're going to get sex or not. But they expect you to take them on dates, take them to places, and do things with them, go to events and stuff like that. Uh, you can chalk it up thinking you're gonna get anything in house as far as cooking and cleaning, any type of nurturing, any of that. You can chalk that shit up, right? And I read it this, because I'm 42. I read it this like four times back to back to back. So they go into these forums, they go and they meet up and they talk and they chat and discuss among themselves, and they come up with game plans and come out here and try to run these plays, man. Um, and the chicks just they get upset with me because I give it to them. I be telling them like I told them all specifically, y'all want a bunch of free shit. That's all you gonna get from me. If I spend time with you, it's gonna be a bunch of free shit. Well, when they tell me, well, what do you mean? I'm like, well, you're not gonna present an undetermined amount of time before I have sex with you, and you're not going to not abide by loyalty and respect. It's not gonna happen. And you expect me to call you, text you, take you on dates, check on you, care for you, do favors for you, take you places, go to events with you, invite you over to my crib, and you're not loyal to me, and at any given time you can just, take all this time, effort, and energy from me and go elsewhere. No. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't happening like that. You feel me? So the chick's like, you funny. I'm like, no, y'all funny, you know. So we in an era, man, where they don't understand why they get the Netflix and chill. This is why they get the Netflix and chill because they want to come up with these little ways of trying to go about doing things and getting something for nothing. And it's even worse if they really don't even like you. You know what I'm saying? They could be using you. They don't even like you. Could be using you, trying to get something for nothing. So that makes it even worse, man. So you guys got to be careful. I don't care what these content creators is telling y'all. I don't care how many subscribers they got. I don't care if they talking religious. I don't care if they talking from social acceptance point of views, high value. This man, it's all garbage. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit is in full swing. It's even worse than ever. So you guys must be careful. But yeah, they told me I was funny. I was like, nah, y'all funny. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna get a bunch of free shit if the dude is smart. Dude like me, I'm gonna give you a bunch of free shit. I'm gonna walk with you while you walk your dog. I'm gonna Netflix and chill you. I'll meet you in the park. You know, um, I might meet you at Starbucks. And every time we meet somewhere, you buy your own shit, and I buy my own shit. As if I want to go. They don't get past the park, walking their dog, maybe Starbucks, Netflix and chill. With that bullshit right there. Uh, I'm telling you, if you guys are my age or close to it, man, somebody please verify that this just ain't me, because this happened too quick. By four different women, and I'm just like, man, these dating strategies or these new concepts they come up with to try to, figure out a way to appease themselves, man, it's ridiculous. But it's just a result of failed relationships, failed marriages. Oh yeah, let me get into this. Let me get into this, man, because this is the gem right here. At 42 years old, people definitely in their late 20s. This applies to them too. Now we can go all the way to the late 20s. 20s, we can go to the 20s with this, and definitely past 50s. People have had too much fucking sex. Too many failed relationships, too many relationships, too much fucking sex, too many sex partners. Pause, no homo. Straight women over here were just saying, I'm just using the word partners in general, okay? For everybody. Just so you get the idea what's going on, right? And then women were only designed to take one dick their whole life. So when you got women who have took too much dick, various sizes of dick, you can talk about pair bonding, all that yada 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 stuff. It goes to the manosphere. It's valid. Pair bonding is valid. Women carry a bunch of men's different DNA. The imprint is valid. But just imagine that when you're at my age, beating ladies in my age range, and they come talking about they don't want to have sex unless they want to, they've already had a lot of sex. And you looking at them like, really? So you gonna come at me like that? You know, and me, I ain't even doing a 90-day rule. I just reference it just to ask a question. I'm not even doing a 90-day rule. You could chalk that shit up too. Uh, we'll go over. We'll go over. How I get down full play, man. Toward the end, man. We getting close to the end, man. It ain't gonna be much longer. But can you imagine that, man? 42 years old, you talking to 40 something year old women, late 30 something year old women on average most of the time. Every now and then you'll peek at a 50-year-old, see if she's working with something, see if she's still in good shape. Then you drop back down to the females in the 20s and shit. But all the while, especially going up through these 30s and 40s and up to 50s, these women be talking about, I don't want to have sex unless I want to. And they done already took a ton of dick. Really? And then they try to dress it up companionship in time. I'm looking for companionship in time and I don't want a relationship. I've even heard that, well, you got old people that they have companions and they live in separate homes and nobody's married, and but still though, like what old that's an old simp, you know. They got divorced 2 or 3 times and he's still running around with a smile on his face like he don't get it. I don't know, man. But I just thought I'd share this with you guys, man. I wish I would have got it to you sooner. Uh, man, please spread the message and protect yourselves, man. Don't get caught up into these women trying to negotiate deals that don't work for you. It doesn't work for nobody but them. It's not. It's weird, man. Like I'm starting to really understand that they cannot possibly think that they come with deals that are fair, even, equal, with any regard to what you need, mindful of you and your needs. Like, hey man, look, I'm seeing it. And as you look at YouTube, as you look at the news, it's always something crazy, gender specific and distinct that then transpired that confirms that you will be participating in bullshit unless you come up with countermeasures to ensure yourself. In a lot of cases, you have to refrain, bypass, decline, and stay out the way. And sometimes, you be like, damn, I got to take a dry spell, or I got to take another, you know, uh, maybe a couple weeks, a month off from, scooping up a breezy or something like that. Maybe I can see what's cracking, and me and her be cool, have a nice little, little phase at least, minimum. But it's like, nah, you gotta go back to work, dog. Back to the drawing board. You gotta stay out the way. It ain't the fact that you ain't got game, you ain't got your shit together, and you're not a guy that's quality and that can proceed. It's just that you're gonna step into a pool of bullshit. So you might as well just stay clean. Once keep it to a conversation and let the conversation determine the dismissals. Don't go full blast, man. It ain't a good idea. Don't move too quick, man. Don't listen to these guys, man. Don't take these chicks on no dates. Don't try this motherfucking westernized American modern bullshit. Don't try it. I'm here to tell you, especially if you're my age, they coming with the older ones is coming with new shit, weird shit. Um, yeah. So let's go over the rundown, man. While I'm telling you that, that's a perfect timing, man. See how they work. So the rundown is again, you initially meet a female and you let them know uh, by looks and just by appearance, or if you have a good feeling along with that you want to get to know her. But let her know, like, if you're not single, if you're not dating anybody, talking to anybody, or sleeping with anybody, I would like to get to know you. And as I talk to you, maybe we can go out on a date. If I feel like I'm comfortable, if we develop some consistency, maybe we can go out on a date. I would really love to take you out, but we have to talk first. You know, and then from there, you just proceed to conversate. You let the conversation go for about a week or two, and then you make a decision on if you want to take her out or not. If you feel like she has done enough work to assure you that she hasn't given her attention to anybody else. She's gave the majority of it or all of it to you. Okay. Now, yeah, man, these bras crazy. Um, Getting into that, never let a female tell you that she is not going to give you loyalty when she first meets you. That is the ultimate sign of you will be getting used or played or shuffled in some type of rotation. We don't do that, which also puts you in a position to be competing, unhealthy competition with other men. Men you don't even know is this probably will never even see, but you'll wind up knowing that you have to separate yourself from these other guys. And what that usually calls for is you upping the ante up in your efforts, more dates, more spending money, uh, being more concerned with what she wants, early stages of trying to make her happy. See that you'll be doing too much, and we don't do that. So in that case, abandon ship immediately before it sails. Abandon ship. Okay. If a female says she doesn't want a relationship, but she wants companionship and time, abandon ship. It's a no-brainer. It's nothing to talk about. Don't even ask no questions. Be like, man, you're on your own. Just leave. Get away from her. If a female says she wants you to be a friend, you can ask her, well, what type of friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna be like dating other dudes, talking to other dudes, but you want me to be available to you? If she says that that's none of your business or that doesn't matter, abandon ship. Get up out of there. Like I said, man, we require loyalty around here. We require loyalty. Loyalty is a must. All right. Now, y'all know I broke down to y'all that girlfriends and dating didn't exist until the 19th century, and that loyalty really was required uh, in courting and in the old way of matchmaking and pairing up, and it worked. And not only that, loyalty is to protect you. You don't need to be doing nothing that you're not numero uno at. If she is not making you numero uno number one, get ghost, get up out of there. Don't do it. I'm telling you guys, these dating coaches are lying to y'all. Y'all not even supposed to be dating. Y'all not even supposed to be friends with these females. The word friend with a female means nothing because she is going to do something with another man That is her player card to you. You thinking it's a title, you thinking it has value. A friend has no fucking value with a female. A friend is dumpster juice to a female. A female will make you a friend in order just to have you around to her. Sometimes, in a lot of cases, to laugh at, talk about, laugh at, gossip about. Girl, yeah, he's still my friend, or he my friend. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going out with so and so tonight, da 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 da, and then I'll probably catch him on later this week when I want to do this and do that. He'll do something with me because I might get bored or something. Yeah, I need to call him. Yeah, go. Come on, guys, man. For real. I don't even know why y'all let that word come out of females' mouths, man. It doesn't mean the same thing as how men use that word. You know, when we use it to females, we use it to play that game. But when we use it amongst each other, you know what I'm saying? You the real deal ace boom cool who will grab the chopper and the yapper for your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Brother from another mother. You feel me? We don't use it like that. Yeah, man. So, uh, uh, man, and I really feel sorry for the young bucks, man. The young bucks, I feel sorry for y'all. I had no idea, man, how hard it was on these young bucks, and I kind of understand now why they are the way they are. Um, but that's a whole nother. That's it's related to it, but it's still a whole nother discussion, man. So we don't friend them, we don't date them, we don't girlfriend them. They're either going to go straight into wife training, wife practice, or wife refreshing under your rules. And look, man, my cousin told me best. He said females have to do immediately what he wants or they're out of there. That's just it, man. Otherwise, you're gonna be dealing with some bullshit. If they're not doing what you want from the get go, you're gonna be dealing with some bullshit. And that is going to be very hard dealing with Americanized, westernized women. Man. But it's your boy, Zulu Gullah. Sal's, what up, man? We about to dip. I think I'm gonna crank up on this other screen real quick, man. This other screen, man, needs to go up. So I'm gonna get on into that. So let's close this one out, man. Look, man, it's your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, comment, man. All right, what my incels at? I miscalled incels, but people look down upon, false shame, the ridicule. Y'all come on in, man. Let's get it up, man. Let's get it up. We're gonna get back to it, man.